Thanks for that. Okay, here we go.
And now, Sri, you know what I'm about to say.
No, don't say it.
Why don't you say it?
Well, Jeff, I guess the tribe has spoken.
This is Making the Merge.
We can very well win this thing.
I'm a dog person now.
I'm making the merge, baby.
If your dog was sick, I'd say I'm coming over.
You know, I crack open a coconut and they didn't cheer for me.
You're either in a survivor or not. Making the merge.
It's not about $1 million. All I want to do is win 1 million hearts.
Hearts. Survivor is a show that is designed to make you feel pain and crush your dreams and ruin your life. My name is PD, and I am down to 2 players. I have...
Dude, yeah, you and Bran are tied up.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So,
how the turntable.
So much for the greatest draft ever. I'm left with Jandre and Aubrey Bracco.
Not a bad pick there with Aubrey, but I don't know if you're winning this season, man.
I think I'm winning the season.
I think he's winning this
season. You might not be winning this season.
I'm hard for Aubrey, okay?
Hashtag hard for Aubrey.
We will talk through all, like in some way, shape, or form, all the possible ways that these players can win.
I'm brick,
but I think Aubrey has the most paths to victory.
I think here's what I think we should do for this episode, because obviously big episode. Big episode.
Honestly, no response to bricked for Bracco?
Oh, I like that. I didn't hear that. I was listening to Brain.
Bricked for Bracco.
I do like hashtag
Jacking
bricked
it
for
for 50.
But here's what I think we should do for this episode. Let's take a step back a little bit from just recapping the episode, and let's really get into the weeds of who we think can win this thing.
Yeah. Okay, so the final 5 is Rizzo, Tiffany, Aubrey, Jandre, and Joe.
Yeah. Wild final 5.
Yeah.
I
will introduce myself because I also have 2 players left. Right. I am Bran, and I have Tiff, and I have Joe.
Y'all are acting like I don't still have Rizzo. Y'all are like, I'll introduce myself. Like, I'm Jonathan, and I have Rizzo, and I think he could win it.
I agree with you, Jonathan.
Chase, who do you have?
Well, you don't have to kick me while I'm down. My name's Chase, and I'm here.
I think that 4 out of the 5 players have good paths to victory.
Break that down. Let's just jump right into it. Break that down. Yeah. Which 4?
I think Audrey has the most viable way to. So let's.
You think Aubrey has the best path to win?
Yes. Obviously, Rizzo is going to make it. He has his idol. He will play it next week. He'll be Final 4, right?
Yes.
So a lot is depending on who is going to win immunity at the
if there's fire making or not.
And if there's fire making. So there's a lot of ways to go about this. But let's just say, let's say the worst case scenario, I think, for Aubrey is for her to sit next to Tiff. I think Tiff is well liked by jury, and I think she has, kind of proven herself to these people.
Won challenges.
She's won challenges. She's possibly won the most challenges of anyone on this season.
Yeah,
close.
Ozzy and her.
It was taken away. So if it's her and Tiff at Final Tribal, I think it'll be close. But I think if it's her, Joe, and Jandre, I think it's a pretty clear win for.
I think
her.
that trio, depending on who is beside Joe and Jonathan, is the winner, unless maybe
if it's somehow it is Jandre, Joe, and Rizzo. That's interesting.
But dude, but Rizzo's in the Final 4 because he's got his idol still.
He is, but I'm trying to get the
fire making before.
Right.
But if Rizzo, I think, is in those 3.
Jandre. I mean, Jordan. Sorry, I look at you and I see Jonathan Young. You have to admit the similarities.
More like Jonathan Old.
Thank you, Mr. Brand.
Yeah, got him.
Jordan, do you really, in your heart of hearts, believe that this jury, which is made up of almost exclusively old-era players at this point, is going to vote for a 21-year-old guy named Rizgod? Do you honestly think they're going to do that?
Here's what I think. I think there is an avenue. And I think that avenue is where they all start getting in their head feeling like they're passing the torch. And I think that there is a possibility that Suri would make a pretty good case for Rizzo to the jury. Because
I agree with you.
she's like a fan of him. She likes him.
Yeah.
Not only that, but he's such a Survivor fan that I think that there's a part where the jury could get in their head and think, like, you know who should win this? A really big Survivor fan. Not only that, but I feel like him holding his idol this whole time until literally Final 5, it's a pretty bold move to be like, I was confident that I was on the right side of the votes. I sent people home when they needed to go home. I worked with Suri. I worked with Ozzy. I sent Ozzy home when he got sloppy.
I don't disagree that his resume is good. Well, I just don't like. I have not heard one thing out of anybody's exit press that would make me believe that anybody is voting for him. There's not been one nice thing said about him from anybody. They all hate him.
Even what's her name, Chrissy was like, yeah, he didn't say thank you when I helped him out. And it's like, why have you got so much beef? Unless, of course, he is the winner and everybody's just bitter about it.
You know, he is liked by one person who's not on the jury. I got word that Angelina at her watch party FaceTimed him during the commercial break, so that's something.
That is something.
Now hear me out. What if Final 3 in some torturous world ends up being Joe, Jandre, and Rizzo?
That's what we just broke down.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, why would they give Joe or Jonathan the win?
I think that Jandre would win in that case. I think that he is
really
well liked by more. Like, think of the people that he has worked with that's currently on there.
That's fair.
And he has. I do think he's
done some stuff.
Relatively dumb, but he's
played a hard game.
He's playing.
He's played hard.
He is working through strategy. He is being manipulated by many people, but he is playing. Yeah. Unlike Joe, who is not playing the game. Still, once again, Joe's going into the finale. He's not playing the game.
How upset are we if Joe wins? That's what I'm
extremely.
wondering.
I think that's the one where I get upset that on the 50th season. Yeah. Sorry, PD, you go ahead. You haven't spoken much.
I don't think Joe can win. In any scenario, it's not possible. And then I also think, like, who's done the least in the game to this point? It's Joe and Tiffany. The other three, I think, can articulate the moves that they've made. Tiffany has tried to make moves.
That's true.
Nothing's worked for her.
But she's won challenges. Joe hasn't even really done that. I mean, except for this episode.
Yeah. He's won. I thought he was won 2 by this point.
Hey, Jordan, check your mic input. I think it's the tap on that mic. Yeah, it's your laptop mic.
What the heck?
Yeah, man.
What the heck?
What the heck? All right, let's run it back, guys.
I'm gonna have to leave. I'll be back.
And what's so ironic about this is the first episode where Jonathan came in hot.
Yeah, he had a lot to say. We couldn't hear a word of it, actually.
Yeah, we were just sitting here laughing at him.
Yeah, that was funny.
PD, how you feeling, man?
Not good.
Why aren't you here today?
I woke up not feeling too great.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Tap it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
we hear you. We hear you.
That's better.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Awesome, Jonathan. Now repeat everything that you said for the first 8 minutes of this episode real quick.
I was going to say that there's not a chance that Rizzo wins this,
I do want to jump in on that conversation, though, and say that I agree with both of you. I see a world where Rizzo wins, but I also see a world where the jury that we have, the specific jury that we have, will never vote for Rizzo. So I'm very excited to see how that goes.
If Rizzo makes it to the finals, I honestly do think
he's played the best game.
He has the best resume.
Now,
I really do believe that. Aside from not winning a single challenge, again,
but who needs challenge?
He has a really solid. Like if it's between him and Aubrey, if you will. Audrey Hepburn has also played a great game. But
I've been playing Survivor.
If we put him against Aubrey, like honestly, in our heart of hearts, who's played a better game? The answer is Rizzo, right? From a strategy perspective. But he's done, evidently he's done absolutely nothing at camp.
Yeah.
And he just annoys people.
Yeah.
And he's 21. I just think it is this is going to be old era votes, in my opinion, are much more likely to vote out of spite and not out of necessarily who plays the best game.
And
I do want to clarify something. He is 26 years old.
No, he's not.
He was born the same year as me and PD.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
That's worse.
He's 26.
He acts like a 21-year-old, though.
I think I like Rizzo.
I feel bad for him because it does feel like it's stacked against him because of the whole old era jury situation.
Yeah,
Well, is that even accurate to say? Like, if we break down the jury,
down the jury. I
Okay, not
said it,
old
but
era, but like
because we
they
have-
are known players.
Sari,
yeah, old, Ozzy,
Ozzy.
old,
Stephanie,
old,
Coach.
Okay, so I guess it is, but then you have, but also you have Devins and Christian who you can't call old era players because
They are old era,
but they are
They're way
technically
closer
before
to the new
era.
era.
That doesn't. It's a different. It's the change of format that separates the two. It's the 39 days.
Is
to 26
anybody
days.
currently on the jury that's only played a 26
Let me go
day
look. Let me go
game?
look.
I don't think so.
D and Emily are the only two new era players on the jury.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
D
an
is
old
definitely
era
that
head.
old era.
And Christian who are something else. They're not.
I disagree,
They're not.
but-
You can't say they're the same as like an Ozzy or Sari
Why not?
Yeah, I think like
because
the
they were
nerd.
way closer to the new, like a year away. from the
Time
new
wise,
era.
yeah, but it's they played the same game as Ozzy and Stephanie. They didn't play the same game as the new era game, the 26 days only in Fiji game.
Yeah,
I think the
PD.
nerds call it like the middle era, but it is more similar to the old era than it is new era.
Yeah.
I just think philosophically, maybe not exactly the same as somebody who played in the race war.
I agree with you as well, Petey.
And then Aubrey, I feel like, has a really good case to pitch of how much of a struggle it was for her to get to the point that she's at in the game.
It's a better story.
Yeah.
She definitely has the story to win the game. But the
Can
thing
you
with
tell
Aubrey,
the story of Aubrey though without telling a story of someone who's kind of like piggybacked off of twists that no one could anticipate?
that's fair. I mean,
That's
she
Survivor.
can lean.
I
She can
understand
lean
that.
heavily on her move of getting Ozzy out.
Yeah.
Rizzo might take credit for that move. Jonathan might take credit for that move.
Right.
But if she's in Final Tribal, she can make the case that was
But
her
she's
move.
she's gonna have to make that case, and she's gonna have to make the case that she also helped with the
Sari boot.
Sari boot.
Yeah.
And be able to share why she's more of a reason why those votes happen
And if
than
she's up
somebody else
against-
who is there.
If
I
she's
don't
up against
know.
Joe and Jandre, she can make that case because those two are fucking idiots and can't speak.
We've seen guys. We've seen Joe in Final
the
Tribal.
worst
Yeah, it
Final
was so
Tribal
bad.
case ever.
There's not a world where he can win.
No,
He
not
had
at
the
all.
same attitude he had when the pot got doubled to 2 million when he was on Tribal. He just sat there and stared, and you're like, "What are you doing? Shouldn't you be more excited right now?"
Of all the people left, Aubrey has been a target more than anybody else.
Yes, she's been on
Yeah.
the bottom multiple times.
Yeah,
I was also laughing last night thinking about the one challenge that Joe dominates at is the one where you move at a snail's pace. He happens to really have a monopoly on that specific type of game.
Well, that's because they don't have any challenges that revolve around choking someone out. You know,
Hey, Jonathan's coming in hot today.
let's get to the game.
I like that, Jonathan. I like that.
Let's get to the game. Let's crack the coconut.
All right, I guess we'll do it.
you guess we'll do it.
I guess we'll talk about Survivor on our Survivor
Yep.
podcast. Let's start with Devins. Devins has no allies. He tells Sari, "I never wanted to vote for any of y'all. I love you very much." And to that, Sari says, "That and $2, I can get a bag of chips."
I love her so much. And he's like, fair.
Sari had some great moments in this
Yes.
episode, especially when she left. But there were moments that I really enjoyed what she was saying.
That's also like as like
God.
mad as Sari gets in this game.
Yeah, I think she
Like-
was a mopey dingus, actually.
Oh, come on.
I loved.
She held her head high.
I do love that at this
Thanked
point.
Jeff for the opportunity, looked at everybody, smiled.
I don't know, man. Mopey dingus to me.
I do feel like we saw exactly what we talked about last week, which was Sari understood why Rizzo flipped and sent Ozzy home. Because as soon as he told her, like he was just laying it all out there, everybody knows, she understood it. And she said my favorite quote of the whole episode, which was, "I thought Ozzy had at least 2 brain cells to rub together." And it made me laugh really hard.
And that
Sari.
quote followed my favorite quote of the episode, which was, I would not have tied my cart to a fucking idiot. What did you do that for?
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Ozzy
Suri is so
crazy.
funny.
Ozzy really taking it on the chin.
Yeah.
In this episode.
Is he taking it on the chin?
Well, it's easier to take it on the chin when your
Aren't
head is
there.
down because you're a Moby Ting.
When you aren't there.
The chin is right there.
Yeah. If you want to know if Ozzy takes it on the chin, you can pay $10 a month.
Hey, everybody's really firing on all cylinders this morning. Good job, everybody.
Chomping at the
So Devins is truly out on an island. No pun intended. Man, I am killing it today.
Oh, wow. We were having a good run of it, boys.
Hey, did you write that?
I am killing it.
No, that was off the dome.
Man, he's
Totally off the
good.
dome.
He's good, folks. He's not even feeling good.
No.
No. He says, I either need to find that idol or win the immunity challenge, or both would be great.
Or neither.
Before the sun rises, Devins is up. He's looking for the idol. And then once the rest of the tribe realizes that he's doing this, Jandre is sent to babysit Devins. Unfortunately for Devins, he couldn't find it this time. And then he broke down in the hammock talking to Joe about how he knows this might be it for him. And he wants so badly to stay positive. But it's becoming pretty tough.
How about those two, though? They've really mended fences, huh? Earlier in the season, hated each other, and now Devin's over there just breaking down, and Joe's just kind of like, all right, bud.
All right,
how about
all
that?
right.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
You could tell that Joe didn't want to do it.
He did not
though.
want to be there.
He does
no.
not like him at all. But he knew that to keep up this nice guy persona he's got on TV, he had to act like he cares about Devins.
Imagine if he had choked him instead as he started talking about
Just shook him up on the hammock.
Shake him up.
Are we going
Hey,
to
we
need
better
to
be careful.
explain
We're
that?
gonna get blocked by Joe just like everybody else
It's
is.
a big thing. Joe has blocked Kelly Wentworth and Savannah Louie.
Yeah. What? Nobody's safe. He's blocking everybody out
He's
here.
blocked
Hide your
Tegwith.
kids, hide your wife. Yeah, if you're blocking Tegwith, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which begs the question, is he really dyslexic? If he can find,
I did think
if he can find that block button,
I did think that maybe he brought up the dyslexic thing because everybody's making fun of him for not being able to spell.
I meant to follow them.
And then this episode did him no favors.
Look, let's talk about this real for a second because I know dyslexia is like really tough. I understand it.
Well, I'm dyslexic, so I can say it.
Yeah, then you know. But the charge up to him announcing that he's dyslexic, it sounded like he was about to say he was like dying.
It felt like a PR move. It felt like when Bella Thorne on the Disney Channel was like, I'm dyslexic. And everybody was like, oh, no.
Yeah, but it's
All
just
right.
that video got me. And
If y'all are all going to say that, I guess I have to be like PRPD, and dyslexia is very serious.
I'm dyslexic. I can say that.
then Chase knows it's very serious. You know,
I'm just
well,
saying
he knows
it's
it's
very
serious, very. I guess.
Like if we were making fun of someone being pasty, you could defend that. You could say I'm pasty. I can.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chase. Anyway,
It's crazy how much quicker PD came to the defense of dyslexia and not
Dyslexia?
whatever. I was going to bring back up Stephanie. It's not worth it. Let's move on.
Yeah, you were defending MAGA staff, but you were like,
well, it's because there was a pending investigation, but I'm just saying that Joe, maybe this is a serious issue.
Yeah.
And that you should give Joe a pass. Anyway, it's challenge time with Chase.
yeah, that's what's so fascinating about this episode. The first 30 minutes, so much happened.
Lightning
I mean,
speed.
they essentially did an entire episode of Survivor in 45 minutes.
Almost like they used to do that.
Dude, it was going so fast, and none of us really knew what was happening when we were watching it live. But we get to the first challenge, which is a kind of a new era classic, I would say. It's been around a lot recently, where you have to hold the rope taut while stacking letters up that spell immunity. And immediately everyone was like, well, Joe's in trouble.
Yeah.
Can't spell.
Yeah.
But, and I believe Rizzo won this challenge last season. So I was going
Different
into this,
iteration of it, but yes.
yeah, but similar mechanics. I really thought Rizzo was going to take this one. But Joe had it from the get-go. And because
He
the
wanted
pacing,
his season.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe I get it confused. Maybe Joe won it. Did Rizzo win it last season?
I don't think Rizzo's ever won a challenge.
That's a fair point. He has, but maybe not this one. Joe won this last time. But what's very fascinating is because of the pacing and because of how fast they had to go, the challenge really didn't feel like it was in anybody else's hands other than Joe throughout the whole thing. He, I would say, quickly solves it. That's not the case. He's moving about an inch a second, but slow and steady wins the race. He wins the challenge. He wins immunity going into this very quick first half of the episode where, well, take it away. What happens next?
Well, it looked like Aubrey and Tiff, they were neck and neck about to finish it, and then they both crumbled at the very end.
Yeah.
I think that was an edit thing because we did get a bit of a montage right before Joe wins it where like 4 people's toppled over. I think it's very clear that nobody was close to Joe. It was a landslide win from Joe here.
But I thought in the beginning, like Tiff and Aubrey were like a block or 2 away, and then Rizzo at one point, and they just kept going too fast, and then Joe moving like a turtle, slow and steady wins the race.
Right there at the end, Rizzo was 1 block away, but Joe had already placed the eye.
1 block away.
I'll be there to save the day. Yeah, I'm a little sick, but...
Yeah, so Joe wins the challenge, and he proves you guys wrong, you ableist people.
Yeah, PD always taking the side of the underdog.
That's right, just like Stephanie.
That's hard to do, though. You got to spell backwards. That's tough.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
I don't think I could do it.
Well, when they get there, it's spelled for you.
Is it really spelled for you? Then why is everybody moving it around to do
it's stacked up, and they arrange it in the way that they want to after. But once you, like, when you get there, it's in a stack that says immunity, right?
Right. But, I mean, you still have to remember, and you're under a lot of pressure. You haven't eaten. I wouldn't be able to do it. Also, I'll just say this challenge looks ridiculously difficult.
Yeah, it does.
It's such a difficult challenge.
I don't think I could. I don't have the patience.
Yeah, me either.
It's like when I play poker. I play for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm all in. I can't.
Poker? I barely know her. Anyway.
Wow, Jonathan, that's really inappropriate.
Sorry.
What would Richard
I bet Facebook poke like a millennial,
Ah,
Yeah.
I love a good poke. Let's bring them back.
Speaking of bringing things back, where's the sanctuary?
Yeah.
Like our podcast sanctuary or the
well, both.
No, they get their little reward and then they just got to go sit in the sand somewhere.
Yeah, so the reward that they get, ribs with all the fixins, again, the editing was so quick here, they really kind of brushed past it, but Joe selects Rizzo because he hasn't been on any rewards, and Sari, who, because she's not feeling good or something like that. He said that she wasn't feeling great.
And then we find out that he was just making stuff up because he wanted to take those 2 for strategy reasons.
Which is the best move we've ever seen Joe perform on Survivor.
Is it the only move he's ever performed on Survivor?
Might be the only move. His only other move is when Shaheen betrayed him and his loyalty, and so he had to get him out.
Yeah, so we have Joe, Sari, and Rizzo enjoying their ribs, and when they walked back to the beach, you had like everybody walking back together. They just veered off a little bit to the left.
Sanctuary's under construction.
Yeah, something's going on with the sanctuary. But Sari, Rizzo, and Joe, they're on the same page that Devin should go tonight. And Rizzo says most people would get scared and play their idol, but most people aren't the RIZGOD baby. And I would like to point out that Bran, in our preseason show, I believe, said that Rizzo cannot do the idol thing again because the players are too smart this time.
And that is not the case.
He did it
Honestly,
again.
Unbelievably disappointed in everybody involved.
However,
they didn't see him play this way.
If they would have watched his season, no chance in hell he gets away with it.
But
again.
also, like, not for lack of trying on Tiff's part.
Right.
Like, Tiff is trying her hardest
Yeah,
for
but she's just
multiple. Well, okay. Honestly, I don't know if it's that she's not good. It's like
she doesn't have the connection with the other players on the beach the way that someone like Sari does. They don't listen to Tiffany. They don't respect Tiffany's opinion. And honestly, it's one of those things where in their head, they probably see her the same as Rizzo, where they're like, why should we? She's new. She's a kid.
And now, Sari, you know.
What?
I've been interrupted a lot.
I dropped a pen,
but never like that.
My pen and it said, okay.
Never like that.
Brand wants
that
us to restart the episode. We're redoing the intro.
He's playing.
That was the universe telling me to shut the fuck up.
I said dyslexic. We gotta.
The energy's hot today. Let's just keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
Okay, then we get John Dre, who is so impatient waiting for the rice to boil that he sticks his tongue in the rice And then when called out on this, he said, "We're going to boil it anyway."
Yeah, you can tell that he wasn't a fan of vaccinations. That one was a wild thing to do. Tiffany, good on her, sticking up for herself and being like, no, you're being crazy right now.
Once again, no one listens to her, though. He just keeps doing it.
And then Jandre, he continued to eat dry rice. Even in his confessional, he was eating dry rice. Have y'all ever eaten dry rice?
I've done it like
I've dabbled.
I've dabbled as well.
I got involved in that.
It's not good.
Not good. Yeah, it's
bad.
like just
Real
chewing
bad.
gravel, dude. It's like,
Why
not
would
an
enjoyable.
It's my favorite snack. Just some dry Uncle Ben's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Jandre, he feels entitled to eating this dry rice because of the auction. He only got to eat a sea slug and some crackers. And speaking of the auction, Tiffany, she's still pretty pissed about the fact that Rizzo did not finish his chicken breast. And she asked Devins, are we really going to let this man skate through with an idol? And then she poses the same question to Jandre. Jandre, he's pretty dumb, but at least he has the sense to want to get Cerie's opinion on the matter. So Jandre and Cerie, they go to sit in the hammock. And then the hammock could not handle it.
Dude,
The hammock content this season has been top notch.
yeah.
Can I give the Sia award to the hammock? Thanks for joining me on that.
I like that. I like that.
After they fell on the floor, they did get it fixed, and then it was just Cerie in the hammock and Jandre and Tiff sitting on the floor.
And by the floor,
And
you mean the
Cerie-
ground.
The ground, whatever. It's the floor.
Some say that the ground is the floor of the earth. You know,
Yeah.
Some say it. Many people are saying this.
many people are saying it.
But Cerie wants to stick with voting Devins, who she referred to as that slippery old sucker. So let's go to tribal.
Dude. Yeah, the first tribal, man. And I cannot stress to you enough. This is 40 minutes into the episode.
Yeah, it was insane. It
And
was like
Jordan, you
somebody
got-
2x speeded it.
You got this tribal spoiled for you?
Yeah, I did. I got a certain text from someone, and it was Bran, and basically,
I didn't spoil the Devons.
no. Sorry, you spoiled Cerie. I'll get
I
to
thought
that
you
later.
said you got spoiled by Devons.
I did,
on,
dude. I
social
literally
media.
opened up TikTok, and it was like a fan video of him going home, and I was like, "What?"
Don't throw me under the bus. For
Well,
this.
I'll throw you
I
under the
didn't do
bus
it.
later.
All right.
But
I have a question. What time were you opening TikTok?
I literally just opened it when I sat down this morning, and before I watched the episode. I opened it up because I had a notification. I opened it up, and on my front page, it was a fan video.
These editors move quick.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Maybe they're a West Coast watcher.
West Coasters.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Maybe.
going on, but it's just what happens. And I thought, well, that's fine. It's not my player, and I already know the other person going home because Brand texted me last night. So
Yeah, what was up with that? Where
I'll
did you
explain it
text
later.
Jonathan?
I'll explain it later.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Okay, in the business, we call that a tease.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. There's no business like show business.
That's right. Cerie says tonight is the usual suspects, the usual conversation, the usual targets. And then Devin raised his hand because he knows what that means. And then a little bit later, we get an emotional speech from Devins. It was a nice moment for Devins, but it's time to vote. And this just in, Rick Devins is eliminated from Survivor.
Dang.
You
Yeah,
hate to
it's
see
pretty
it.
sad.
You hate to see it.
I
How are we
need,
getting left with the snooze fest people still? That's what I don't understand.
I know it's
That's
unbelievable.
just Survivor, dude. I mean, that is how
It's so
Survivor
lame.
works. You get to the end of the game. There's been seasons in the past, old era seasons in the past, where you get to the final five and you're like, the most unlikable, boring
Dude,
people
yeah.
possible are in the final five.
Thailand.
It's a classic. Like we've made we made fun of Joe's season because they're like, when are they going to make a move?
Right.
And we're like, oh, I
was
can't believe they're not making a
brutal.
move. And then when they make moves, we're like, I can't believe they made the move.
Just don't make the moves against the people we
Don't
like.
make the
Stop making
moves.
moves.
Just check with us first. I thought this was in the hands of the fans.
It's a very real strategy to just be as boring as possible, and you will slip under the radar all the way to the end of the game.
But Devins, I think we can call him a bona fide Survivor legend and Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, when he played his shot in the dark in this tribal, I was like, if there is anyone that is going to have the luck to pull this off, it is Devins. This would have been, and I don't think I'm exaggerating, if this would have done safe and he would have got lucky for the third time this season on the most crazy random flip of a coin move, I would have been like, this has been the most exciting gameplay I've ever seen on Survivor. This guy is like a trickster god, just fumbling through Fiji like Loki in a game of Smite.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into what happened on his first season because Chase still needs to watch that.
Please,
if you like tricksters and Loki, you'll love that.
He's a real Loki.
Yeah, he was phenomenal in his first season, and then for him to come back and do the crazy antics, but then to have the whole Mr. Beast thing happen,
that was
another
insane.
moment that we'll never forget.
Yeah.
I like how Devin said that whoever wins the $2 million better take him out for a nice lunch.
Honestly,
because they owe him $1 million of that
sure
too.
Do. They sure do. Do you think Devins will win the SIA award because of what he did with getting the prize pool up to 2?
Well, did everybody here vote? Has everybody already voted? I voted.
I haven't, but I'm going to, and I'm going to vote for who should have it. But I know, Chase, you voted for Ozzy, right?
That's right. Immediately, didn't even hesitate. Scanned the QR code, sent him that $1 million or $100,000 from Sia, the Kia Soul of pop stars, and yeah, he's going to use that $100,000 help with his restaurant.
But he doesn't deserve it because he was a mopey dingus.
Shut up! I will find you.
You know where I live.
Exactly. It'll be an easy find.
Who'd you vote? Who are you voting for, PD?
I'm voting for Sari.
Yeah, I voted for Sari.
Good.
But I think Devins probably deserves it.
I'm going to vote for Devins, I think.
I mean, I had to do Ozzy because I have a certain loyalty to him, but I think Devins would have been my second choice.
I think that Devins will probably win. Devin deserves $100,000 of the $2 million that he helped secure.
I don't know. People love Sari so much, though.
I know.
Oh, yeah, Sari will probably win it. But I Googled this. The tax that you have to pull from $2 million winnings is like $600,000.
Yeah.
So essentially, $1 million of their $2 million is going to the government, and they didn't even play the game.
It's not even worth it at that point.
It's not even worth it at that point.
Don't even give me the money.
I did find out, though, from the Canadians in our live chat last night, that if a Canadian wins Survivor, they don't pay income tax on winnings.
Wow.
Dang. So what happens if
and
you
they still have free health care?
Yeah.
If you're really confident that you're going to win Survivor, you just move up. You immigrate up to Canada.
You move to Canada first.
You get a little tiny apartment, and then you go on Survivor. Take those winnings. You know?
How about that?
You're onto something here, Jordan.
Now that there's a live finale, they can, like the 3 people who were in the finals, they can do that. They can quickly move to Canada.
Now, you know who couldn't take that gamble is Sari.
And why is that?
Just because why would she ever think she was winning Survivor?
Yeah, so. All right. Can you all imagine if one of the things that was in the hands of the fans, if they said, Final 5, you're gonna have Jonathan Young, Joe, Tiff, Aubrey, Rizzo. Do you want that? How many people would vote yes if that was one of the options in the hands of the fans?
I don't know if many people would. But again, I don't want to speak negatively about this Final 5. I mean, Aubrey, I'm rooting hard for Aubrey. I'm rooting hard for Rizzo. It's just the fact, I mean, you're always going to have some goats taken to the end. And that in this case is Joe.
Unfortunately, though, we also don't have any goats. You know what I'm talking about?
I like that.
We got a lot of goats.
We got some goats.
But we don't have any of the goats. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, that was great. That was really great, Brand.
I don't know if you know this, but that means greatest of all time, guys. Guys, that means greatest of all time.
Can we kick him out?
That means
see, they were going for a little like double meaning.
That
kind of
that
thing
means
there.
greatest
Double entendre.
That
I think we're gonna entendre the guy.
That okay. That means
because it's double.
Yeah, I think everybody understood, Jonathan. It was kind of
What's next?
So what's next is that Tiff is still upset that Rizzo has an idol and is skating his way to the final
It's
five.
Tiffy time!
But Aubrey says we're getting to the stage of the game where you're thinking about who you want to sit at the end with. And Aubrey is concerned about Tiffy time.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Tiffany's played a good game.
It's Tiffy time!
She thinks Tiff is way too likable and she's got to go. And then Jandre leaks that to Rizzo. that Tiff wants Rizzo out of the game. And now Rizzo very much wants Tiff out of the game as well. Rizzo tells Sari that he wants Tiff out, and Sari says, what if Tiff wins immunity? And Rizzo said, I don't know. I think it'll be her anyway.
Yeah. He goes, I don't know. And she goes, what do you mean you don't know?
And with that, we go to the second challenge time with Chase.
Yeah. It's everybody's favorite part of the episode. Two times.
Adam Sandler.
Survivor 50.
Grown-ups too.
It's just Scooby-Doo.
This
Like Scoob, they're going.
Like Scoob. Like Scoob. It's time for Survivor 50, man. It's the immunity challenge. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good? And I'm a little sick. We get a classic Survivor. We haven't seen a lot of it this season, but we get an obstacle course for an individual immunity. And I actually didn't mind it this time because it hasn't been every single individual immunity challenge is a obstacle course. But the main part of this obstacle course is a challenge that strikes fear in the hearts of the big dum-dums. The one that, Got Fun Betrale might have sunk into the heart of Joe and the others. The end of this challenge is where you have to do the puzzle arch, where you have to spell a word. You don't know what the word is on this one, as opposed to the last one where you know it's immunity. And you not only do you have to keep it up in the arch, but you have to spell it correctly. Spelling it correctly proves to be the hard part for everyone involved.
You got to do it on both sides.
Yes.
That's the tricky part.
And we get to that part. None of it's very exciting until we get to this part.
I will say really quickly, though, the Survivor teeter-totter thing,
always dangerous looking.
No Survivor challenge or thing that is in a challenge makes me like
cringe.
Like my back hurts looking at it.
And Sari kind of got fucked up in there.
I watched that and I'm like, I want to do it.
It looks fun
to be young again,
but it does. Like I was worried for Sari when she got kind of stuck in there,
but she did it.
But nothing super interesting until we get to the end. The first two that get to the puzzle is Joe and Jandre.
What is it?
They look at each other and they go, "What's the word?"
Like right away.
What's the word? What's the word? I don't know.
Also,
I don't know what's
the
the word.
irony of them realizing it's inconceivable and then they can't conceive how to spell.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yes. Joe goes, "It's inconceivable," and I was like, "Look at Joe! Way to go, Joe!" And then Jonathan goes, "But how do you spell it?" And Joe goes, "I don't know.
I don't know. It's inconceivable."
Also, when he said it's inconceivable, I said that's inconceivable. Why? That's such a random word.
Yeah.
Like usually it's something like Survivor related.
Right.
Immunity.
That's how you do it.
What was Got Fun Betrale?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. But it's something like that.
But
I don't
anyway.
know.
So they're the first ones there. They cannot figure it out. But slowly but surely, everyone else starts showing up to the puzzle, and they all immediately start working together.
Yeah.
I was confused. Everyone watching live was confused. Jeff was angry about it. Jeff was not pleased with how everyone was talking to each other, trying to figure it out and solve it. Aubrey was too focused on helping other people than to actually work on the puzzle herself. Meanwhile, off to the side is Tiffany.
It's Tiffy time!
Tiffany's not worried about the chaos that's ensuing because apparently this was a group game and she manages to figure it out before anybody else. Jeff makes a point to call this out and goes, Tiffany was the only one not trying to help each other and that's why she won the game. Good for you, Tiffany. What was up with that?
Yeah. What are we doing? What's going on? Is what
they all agreed anybody but Tiff.
So were we shown that? Did I just miss that, or is this not in the edit?
It was. I mean, the scramble beforehand. Was basically like what we got to get Tiff. We got to get Tiff.
Right. So the subtext is that they decided let's all work together.
Yeah, basically, at some point somebody must have said it, right?
Okay.
Like, hey, let's just make sure it doesn't let's just work together. Whoever gets there first or whatever. I'm sure we just didn't see it, but shout out to my girl Tiff. I love her. I've never doubted her. And shout out to I before E, except after
C.
Because I saw her spell it, and I was like, no. And I was like, oh, that's a C.
I did the
she's
same
right.
thing.
She's right.
I did the same thing.
So you know what? Shout out.
Shout out.
I bet they didn't even know that over there, the big dumb heads.
Dude, Dude, they did not. That was so funny, though. Watching Jandre and Joe look at each other and be like, we know the word, but how do you spell it?
Oh, by the way, Got Fun Betrale was unforgettable.
Well, it is pretty forgettable, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just like I before E.
Inconceivable.
Yep. Now, let me play Jonathan's little song. Where is that?
What? Oh, I was like, I forgot.
Baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salad and scrambled tribes. Hit it, boys.
Okay, so just warning you guys. For this, I recorded this last night. I don't remember what's on it, and it's probably going to be long.
Oh, no.
I apologize. Hello, Mergies and fellow podcast hosts. Normally, I do the challenge bit, Chase does a challenge bit. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Normally I do the tribal scramble bit on the pod, like when I'm on it, but I figured it was so painful. I'll do it live. I'll get it out of the way. I know everybody's probably thinking, everybody's asking, PD, have you been drinking? Are you going to make a fool of yourself on the show like your buddy Chase?
Yes.
After his beloved Ozzy went home. And, look, yeah, I've been drinking. But unlike Chase, I can hold my liquor. All right? So let's talk about this scramble. So, fuck, what happened? Aubrey wanted Tiff out of the game. But she wasted her time helping Joe, which was stupid. So you're going to help the guy who can't spell. I'm sorry, I know he has dyslexia. I don't want to be insensitive. But, yeah, so she got to pivot. And then she says there's only one logical answer. There's time for Suri to go. Is that logical? Does that make sense? I mean, I get that it makes sense, but is it right? It's not. Oh, it's not okay.
I've been there.
Okay, so Aubrey says if Suri sits in the final three, she wins. Rizzo agrees, and he says if he's at the end with Suri, then she clean sweeps it. But you can't. But you can't let Suri get wind of any of this because Suri's like the mafia. The mafia. Oh, okay. So Tiff and Suri are in the hammock. And Tiff asks Suri, do you think Rizzo will try to preserve his idol? And Suri basically says, like, I don't give a fuck what Rizzo does with that idol. I just need them to not vote me, because Suri knows they're all going to vote her because she's the best. Oh, so Suri, she tries to flip it to Aubrey. She tells Jandre that idiot that Aubrey leaked the Tiffany plan, and it was the plan that Rizzo told Suri about, and Suri tells Jandre that Aubrey told her that, and then Jandre and Joe seem to be convinced by it, and then maybe Aubrey's going to go home. But that's not what happened. You know, when Mike Bloom, when Mike was talking to Suri in the preseason interview, he said something like, now Suri... Suri, I know you played a lot of other stuff. And Suri, she said, yeah, I played a lot of other stuff, but I want to marry Survivor. I want to settle down and marry Survivor. Right. And you know what that included? That included getting a ring. That included getting a title. And now she's never going to get any of that, and I want to kill myself. Oh. All right, and that concludes the scramble.
Huh.
Yeah, I've been there, man. I know exactly how you're feeling.
I couldn't help but notice you said Suri is the best, but I do feel like that's reserved for winners.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to kick him while he's down, you know?
Yeah, that was rough, man. I don't know. Don't do PD like that, man. This is a hard time for him and a lot of people.
It all makes sense why PD is at home today, though.
Yeah, he's hungover.
I got a little out of control last night.
I thought he was home because he was representing where Suri went after this episode.
Back on the couch! Oh, man, Jonathan, you're on fire
What
this
can I
morning,
say,
dude.
boys? I woke up today.
Yeah. Show off that couch, PD. Show off that couch.
Okay, well, I'll move out of the way. But it's
What do
just
we
going
got?
to follow me.
Yeah, because for some reason PD has some insane camera move that we don't have.
Yeah.
I'm
All right, let's get into it. Sari, she was a unanimous vote, and she's eliminated from Survivor 50. Sari said, "Well, Jeff, can I say, or can I? I can't even get through this."
But he asked her to say it. He said, "Do you want to say it?" You know.
But Sari, at first, she said, "Well, Jeff, can I just say thank you for some of the best years of my life? I'm forever grateful for what Survivor has done for me. I don't even have the words to express how grateful and thankful I am to find out there's so much more to life than what I knew from sitting on my couch and watching TV. So I want to thank you. I want to get a hug." And then Jeff prompts Sari to say, "Well, Jeff, I think the tribe has spoken."
I was going to be pissed if we didn't get another couch mention. So.
Can I?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, JD Vance was really rooting for the couch mentions.
He's like, I need more couch content. I do want to say, I know I've been posing myself as a Sari hater, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to at least come clean and say that I think Sari is wonderful. And I think that the reason she's so wonderful is that she is the most normal person on the cast. Like when you watch her play and you're like, this person I feel like I could get along with, and I feel like she's just the most normal person in the greatest way possible. And I think that once again that kind of is why she hasn't won, is because people like her so much.
Yeah.
And you can feel that isn't just her putting on, it's just that she is so dang likable in general. Like interviews, whatever. And so I know I've been a certified Sari hater, but I gotta confess, I teared up when she was giving her little speech and leaving this episode. So
even
I'm not
though it was spoiled
cold.
for you.
Yeah, let me. It was spoiled for me. It was spoiled for me by Bran. And I'll explain why here in a little bit. Still, I don't want to.
In a little bit.
I think
you want me to do it now? Well,
the episode's over.
Well, let's just say that Bran texted me, and I'm going to read it word for word what he said.
I didn't know.
I think I understand what's happening.
I didn't know that Jonathan wasn't watching.
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
I missed
Bran
that
texted
bit
me,
of
and he
information.
said, "I'm probably going to try to do something sort of Sia song for Circle tomorrow morning." Now that. If you read that, you're like, this is quite a...
What time was it?
It was 9:30 p.m.
I thought it was after 10.
No, it was
Dadgummit,
9:30
That's even
p.m.
worse.
It
I was
was-
going to blame
Wait,
being
did you
tired.
Brandon, did you watch the episode live last night?
I was catching up. I was
Now-
I wrapped close to when it wrapped.
Being-
and then I just chose not to come up.
Being the
Well, that's okay.
person
I was by
that I
myself.
am, where I can analyze a text like this and understand what he's saying, when I see the word circle out of context, I'm like, you know what circle could have been autocorrected from? Sari. And so I said, hey, don't tell me who goes home. I'm not watching live. And he responded and said, oh, well, could be anyone.
Usually Sari autocorrects to cutie.
Yeah, that's what mine does.
Yeah.
too.
No, I just went straight circle.
It was circle.
But it is true. I did come up with a circle song.
Whoa.
This
A
is
sort of Sia song for Circle is what
This
you
is
say.
a song inspired by Sia.
Saria.
Saria. Inspired by Sari, using Sia out of,
The Kia Soul of Pop
the
Stars.
Kia Soul of Pop Stars, because we can vote for the Sia award, so it just felt right.
And we told
to combine the two things.
Sari Sia later in this episode. So
It's pretty good. All right, well, here's this.
Tonight's the night, Tiff goes home, uh-oh, turns out she can spell inconceivable, It's okay, we'll send Aubrey home, or maybe John, or maybe Joe, or Rizzo, please vote for Rizzo. No, not Suri, not Suri, no, not Suri, not Suri, no. Not Suri, not Suri, no. Turns out Rizzo's alright. Why can't Suri just win Survivor 50? Win Survivor 50? Why can't Suri just win Survivor 50? Win Survivor 50? Well, she held on for dear life, and they ended it all in one night. Now there's not a single dry eye. for in Final Five, in Final Five. Why can't Suri just win Survivor 50? Win Survivor 50. Yeah, she got off of the couch, and we all thought that she did enough. Oh, in Rizzo, she put her trust. This finale is gonna be rough, gonna be rough. Why can't Suri just win Survivor 50? Win Survivor 50.
That's what we're all wondering.
You really hit those
Yeah,
notes.
you were
man.
going
That was
falsetto, dude.
I do want to make this abundantly clear. I recorded that chorus once, and
great.
I
copy-paste,
looped that
actually.
sucker.
That's awesome.
I ain't singing that chorus 5 times.
That was
Get out of
awesome.
here.
You're very
But
talented,
shout
man.
out Suri.
I
We'll
like
miss
that you
her.
did a little like Michael Jackson tribute. Survivor 50. You know.
What time is it? It's 11:30. We've done under an hour. What do you want to do? Read a review? You want to read?
Ooh, yeah, let me pull something up.
Fill
You know-
time somehow.
Yeah.
No one's making us go an hour. We
Yeah.
can be done.
Well,
But
you know,
every
I just
episode we've done
cherish
has
my
been an
time
hour.
with you guys.
Petey just pointed
We're
a gun
sad,
at the screen.
okay? We're sad.
A little bit.
Are we?
We're sad, and they rushed the episode.
I'll use this as a while you're trying to find a review. The finale is next week. We are going to be live in the Patreon right after the finale to record a finale episode. So if you want to support the show, and also we don't record live for everybody often.
Right.
And so this is a fun way to cap off 50. So come and hang out, and it'll be a lot of fun. We're going to watch it together.
Yeah, we are.
Everybody
Except for
except
Jonathan.
I'm going to be at a
gonna be
random hotel in Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
So if
it has
anyone
good
wants to
Wi-Fi.
show up and watch Survivor, yeah.
Yeah. To all our listeners in Virginia, let's get a watch party going.
No,
Ozzy will
here's
be
my
there.
plan. You said if the Wi-Fi is good. Well, I also have the Riverside app on my phone. So even if the Wi-Fi's bad, I got a backup plan, boys.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
What if the service is bad?
Yeah, what if that's the case?
Then I'm driving to Greenville. No,
Thank you.
I don't know.
Finally.
I don't know if that goes bad. I'm gonna get a voice note together and I'm gonna send it as like I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
hold
be
my
there.
phone
You're
in the
gonna
air
be
and
there.
send it.
It'll be all right. This is a review from Sunshine Pancake Princess.
Oh, nice.
5
That's who I was
stars.
hoping we would hear from.
Finally.
5 stars, best Survivor recap show. These guys really go off the rails sometimes, but I look forward to their ridiculous analysis every week. By far the best Survivor pod out there. Thank you, Sunshine Pancake Princess.
I would love to hear one-star review.
I don't know if we have
don't have
one.
any.
Really?
We have them, but they're not written.
We have one, but
Yeah.
it's not written. Yeah.
And I
rest
think
is
that
still
that
unwritten.
was I think that was Rob
The rest is
Sesternino.
still unwritten.
Rob was just trying to even the playing field a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
because we are flawless.
Does he have a lot of 1 stars?
Oh, I don't know. I'll go look.
The
Let's go
Making
read
the
a
Merge
1-star.
podcast.
We'll end the
Yeah,
episode
read
by
one of
reading,
Robbie's.
No,
by
don't
reading
do
a
that.
1-star
How
review
about we do
of
this?
Rob's.
Let's go around and make. Let's go around and make our final 3 prediction and our winner prediction. We'll start with you, Jorn, because you'll probably be the most wrong.
Wait, say that again? Sorry, I just got distracted.
Final 3 prediction and winner prediction.
Final 3 prediction. I think Joe, unfortunately, might be in that final 3. I think Rizzo might be in that final 3. And I think, I don't know, John Dre. I think it might be, honestly, the weirdest final 3. Aubrey, actually, I'm going to say Joe, Aubrey, and Rizzo.
And you think
I
Rizzo
had-
wins?
And then who do you think? You think Rizzo's going to win?
If it's those 3, I think Aubrey takes it.
Okay. I actually agree with Jordan 100%. I think that it's Aubrey, Rizzo, Joe. Aubrey wins.
I'm going to... Go ahead, PD. Go ahead.
Are we all going to say the same thing?
Are we?
You can. Yeah, I'll switch mine up. To make it clear, I agree with both of you. But I'll switch it up just for the sake of entertainment's sake. And I will say we're going to get Joe, John Dre, Rizzo. Rizzo wins. Yeah, I think Aubrey's the winner as well. I was just trying to switch it up for.
Yeah, the one
I think her
wrinkle-
edit has leaned towards her too. So
She's got the only story out of the people left.
The one wrinkle is like, how does she get there? Right? Is she going to win final immunity? Pick Rizzo to go with her,
or she could win fire making. If there's fire making,
I'm assuming there's fire making.
If
a lot
she
of people
wins
voted no
immunity,
fire making.
If she wins immunity, who do you think she takes with her?
Joe.
Rizzo.
You think you really? Okay,
I think she takes Joe to the end.
Rizzo's incapable of getting voted out. If Tiffany doesn't win immunity, do you think Tiffany is the final 5 elimination?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
They already don't really trust her or like her opinion. Or
So then if she does win immunity, who's eliminated?
Jandre, maybe?
Or Joe?
Or Joe. But I don't know. I think everybody wants to take Joe with them.
Yeah, because Jandre's actually made some moves.
Yeah, and everyone's seen Joe's season where he has the worst performance at Final Tribal of all time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
And this is not a 1-star review of another show, but I did find a comment. This is completely randomly. I was watching a video about Survivor, and I came across a comment. I'm not going to say what show this was left on, but essentially it was somebody being like, these people, their takes are terrible, and don't waste your time with this podcast. If you want to listen to idiots, listen to Making the Merge, who are at least funny, enjoyable idiots.
Oh, wow.
Nice. We're really hitting home runs here, guys.
Petey sent me that, and it made me laugh so hard that they didn't compliment us. They just said, look, if you want to listen to idiots, there are better idiots out there.
To be clear, it's still a bad show.
Yeah, it's Making the Merge. They're better idiots than the other idiots.
Still a bad show, but you should listen to it. You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.